Those who have read my neo-think literature come to realize that the meaning of life is to improve society through value creation. Improving society through value creation brings happiness to oneself. The 12 Visions Party is our chance to fulfill our purpose in life. Ask the very busy TVP officers, and they'll express their exhilaration and happiness from our work. Exhilarating feelings fill us, for we know we are making an historic difference in lifting the prosperity of humankind. And to underscore the importance of what our founding visionaries are doing, I'm going to make a provocative statement here that I've never made before, and you may quote me. What you are participating in is arguably more important than the founding of our country. I will say that again. What you are participating in, the founding of the 12 Visions world, is possibly more important than the founding of our country. And as founding fathers and mothers of the 12 Visions world, you become historical heroes. Now, I will explain my very large statement. The founding of America was a stunningly successful effort to move away from rule of man to rule of nearly flawless law, the U.S. Constitution. It was the most powerful movement of freedom ever known on earth, resulting in unrivaled prosperity for 2 centuries. But at the time leading into the American Revolution, many Americans did not want to break with England. There was no imminent threat to the colony's survival. Thomas Paine published Common Sense, which enlightened the colonists with a powerful sense of right versus wrong. And that ushered in the Revolutionary War. But things were not so bad here before that war that brought us our independence and our brilliant system of government under the U.S. Constitution. By contrast, the imminent terrorist and economic threats to America today threaten the very existence of our civilization. We stand in the doorway to a catastrophic era the likes of which the world has never seen. And those threats, from nuclear, biological, chemical terrorist attacks to a major economic failure, make our mission with the 12 Visions Party and the prime law, that is, the founding of the 12 Visions world, even more important to the survival of our civilization today than the founding of our country was to the survival of our civilization over 2 centuries ago. I say this not to lessen the magnificence of the founding of our country. I say this to bring perspective to the magnitude of what the founding of the 12 Vision world means to all of us and our children. Indeed, our very lives and the lives of our children depend on our success. So you ask why Steve, Bill, Roy, Larry, Sage, Willie, Bob, Peggy, Michael, Tom, Carlton, Larry W., Lauren, and I are running this double marathon? We are running and not walking because our lives depend on our success. Join us. Only the 12 Visions Party can stop this regression into the deadly rule of man. All of us who are not part of the ruling class are in the same family, and we are all victims. And we and our children and their children will continue to be victims as this race backwards into the rule of man continues.